A big weekend for hoops in our region. Around 1,200 young athletes took part in the Twin Ports Border Battle basketball tournament. Players range in age from 10 to 18. 130 teams played with 13 games underway every hour. This marks the 5th year for the event. Athletes come from many states, including Minnesota, Michigan, North Dakota, and even Canada to participate. According to organizer Phil Rowe, the Border Battle gives kids in our area the chance to play a big tournament here instead of traveling.
Just to have one of these premier tourneys in their own backyard is exciting. They get a chance to have extended family, grandparents.
Cenovus Energy was the tournament's presenting sponsor. Now, organizers say more than 5,000 people attended the game, making the tournament one of the largest events of the year in Superior. In addition to the games at Superior High School and Middle School, games were also underway at UWS and Duluth East.
You know we love a big weekend.
It's a big weekend. No, but you know what I love about this is, like, I mean, I'm not a sports person, but I know when I was like when I was in like a choir concert, knowing that like your extended family is there, it gives you that little bit of a little more confidence. You want to sort of really deliver.
And to have all of these people here in the Twin Ports, 5,000 people is a lot of people.
That's a lot of